A Sunshine Coast LNP Member of Parliament has lodged a complaint with police after a number of his election signs were sprayed with Nazi graffiti.
I want to send a message to those who've done this. This is not okay. This is not Australian. Shame on you. This is not okay. You might think it's funny, but it's an absolute disgrace.
Let's go live to the LNP member for Fisher, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Andrew Wallace. This is really concerning. During most elections, you see some damage to call flutes and banners and so on, but Nazi graffiti, it's appalling.
It is, Kieran. I made a complaint to police yesterday and I made it clear to them that, I've been the federal member for 9 years and I've never once made a complaint in my capacity as the federal member about damage to signage. As terrible as that is and a shame from a financial perspective as it is, this is totally different. This is trying to intimidate the Jewish community in Australia. It's trying to intimidate me. This level of anti-Semitism that we saw on the weekend and again last night. So it's happened again last night as well. I've had reports of the same person that looks like has been out spraying the Nazi hook and cross on my signs. This is disgraceful. I'm just so angry and upset about this. The police need to catch these culprits. It is an offence. It is I'm on the, as you know, Kieran, I'm on the PJCIS, and we pass laws, carrying 12 months imprisonment for this sort of stuff. So I really want the QPS to crack down on this.
Well, do you have any suspicions as to who's behind it? As you said, you're the deputy chair of the powerful parliamentary committee, the Parliamentary Joint Committee on Intelligence and Security. You've been very strong in terms of your repudiation of anti-Semitism. We've spoken about it regularly on this program with you, quite rightly condemning it. Have you got any sense as to who's behind this?
Well, I certainly don't think it's, kids just graffitiing on signs. As we see in unfortunately, almost all elections, with the coloured-in tooth or a moustache or something like that. This is far more sinister than that. The country, through its parliament, decided to outlaw the use of these symbols. They are used and designed to intimidate the Jewish community. This is a symbol that has stood that reflects the death of 6 million Jews in the 1900s. And, we made a decision as a parliament to outlaw these along with the Nazi salute because we don't want Australia to be take a foothold for anti-Semitism. But unfortunately, what we're seeing on the far left of politics, and it has to be said also on the far right of politics, that, these people are utilising what happened on October 7, 2023 for their own political purposes. And, for anybody that's out there that's defacing my signs or any other political signs for that matter, using this abhorrent, these symbols, wake up to yourself. You're not Australian. If you don't like the country, bugger off to wherever leave the country. This is just not on.
Can I ask you what the feedback you've received from constituents in Fisher has been? Because my guess would be that the vast bulk of your constituents would be supportive of your stance on this issue.
Yeah, well, look, the response has been very significant, very strong support for the Jewish community, strong support for the stance that I've taken. So these are outliers, and outliers, whether they're on the far left or the far right, they do not represent Australian mainstream political views. They don't represent our values. And I just say to them, if you can't be a part of mainstream, well, then best you go somewhere else.
LNP Member for Fisher, former Speaker of the House, Andrew Wallace, thanks. Talk to you next week.
Authorised by Andrew Wallace, LNP, Boccarina, Queensland.